Mic check 1 2 1 2. I hope you guys can hear me. So, this recent video was done all the way in February, which should tell you how behind I am. And I am just going to let my personality come out because I am a wonderful person and I hope you guys love this. So, I have my mic today because I want you guys to hear me loud and clear away from the heater. I went to Salt Lake City in February, second half of February, which is what this video is about. But I only have snippets, pictures, clips, and I'm like, I want to record my diary, but it's kind of hard to record a diary that's kind of empty. So this is why we're here. This is why you have me telling you what these pictures mean and why they mean what they mean. So let's start with traveling. Sitting in the airport, taking clips of the airport and my gate. And this was February, and one weekend, friends decide, let's meet up, go snowboarding or skiing. Mine was snowboarding, but little did I know how tedious and taxing on the body it is. Because the last time I did it, which was the first time I did it, was when I was in high school in Canada. So my recollection of that was, I'm having so much fun. This time it was, oh my goodness, I've aged. It's a lot of energy to then ski down the mountain just to do it all over again. It is a lot of energy. And mind you, I have gained weight and energy is lacking a lot. So let's just, before we just carry away with ourselves, let's start from the beginning. So I was at the airport, sitting at the gate, excited for this trip. So at the airport, we get on the plane and we get to this land, but we get there in the dark. So when we get there, we could barely see the mountains. And I'm realizing I actually really do like mountains. If I knew how to rock climb, not like going to a rock climbing gym and climbing on the wall, that might be in another life something that I would probably partake in or partake of. But yeah, so at night we got here, we were Salt Lake City, Utah. And we were driving through the dark, so we could barely see mountains. We can only see maybe silhouettes of mountains and images of mountains, but not necessarily mountains. And so that was me landing, which that was all the clips I had of that. In the morning,
I didn't get to see any of this yet.
we decided, let's go skiing. And myself decided not to eat breakfast or snowboarding, depending on what you chose. I chose snowboarding. Myself was wondering why people were stuffing their mouths with boiled eggs and eating a lot. I don't eat breakfast. And I thought I will be fine doing this activity on an empty stomach and just having coffee. I was like, no, I don't need to eat. No, I don't need to eat. And then I got there and I started feeling not too great. I love the mountains, by the way. The way the snow laid on all the mountaintops. I miss snow so much living in California. I think, or living in San Francisco in particular, I think when I grew up in North Carolina, I saw snow and I really liked it. But then you had all the seasons. You experience all the seasons. But in San Francisco, you experience all the different levels of wind that blows your way. Either it's a hot day and you get a nice breeze, or it's a cold day and it's cold wind. But here it was like you did feel the chill, but you also felt the sun. I think Utah is a very beautiful, or Salt Lake City. I've not been all over Utah, so I really don't know. But Salt Lake City was very pretty in the snow, and I liked it. Back to my story. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I did not eat breakfast. Little did I know, I was going to regret that decision of the morning. So, this is an image of me sitting down because I exhausted myself from the baby practice hill. It was barely even a hill. It was more of a slope. Okay, I did not take a picture of the slope, but just imagine a slope. That's where I was. I did not even hit the bunny mountain or hill, or I did not even do a practice run fully. I just was hopping around on the snow, little jejely. That's what we say in Nigeria, jejely, little by little. I was just going down the little practice where you could see kids just doing their thing. I was an adult, a full-grown adult learning again. And so that is an image of me sitting on the sidelines because I didn't eat breakfast and I had no energy to do any more of the carrying my board up the little slope that I was practicing on and skiing right down. All the fears of breaking a bone that would never heal the right way in my aged self. It's not that I'm that old, but it just was flashing in my head, and honestly it was an enemy of progress because I feel like I could have done so much in that little time, but I was overwhelmed and overcome with fear of breaking a bone and being exhausted, honestly, because I chose not to eat. Do I regret going? No, I do not regret going. I think I had a blast. After that day of snowing, we were all exhausted. We went back home. I believe we cooked. We ate some food. I don't have images of the food because, like the person I am, no, did we go out and eat? I don't even remember. Like the person I am, I didn't take pictures. I did not take any pictures of a lot of stuff. And I highly regret that aspect of it as well. This is me with my snow glasses on, which was great. I should have probably turned the camera around and videotaped some people actually snowboarding properly, but I didn't. I was selfieing myself in my snow glasses. I was posing. I was a poser on that mountain. But anyway, back to my story. So we ate after that. We chatted. It was great seeing them all together. I think we had two people come from New York. I believe six of us came from California, and it was fun. I think, will I snowboard again? I would like to do it again. I would like to remember that I made these mistakes, which is why I'm having this voiceover right now, or this commentary or commentating commentary, which is why I'm having this commentary right now, because if I look at this video and I say, hey, I snowboarded in 2025, and let's recollect the mistakes I made. One, I did not record myself doing any of this stuff. Two, I did not eat breakfast and I used all the energy of the coffee that was giving me energy that morning. Three, I did not record. Like, who goes on a trip and records nothing? I was in the moment. I would like to say I was in the moment. I was enjoying myself. So I guess that's a plus, you know. You win some, you lose some. I had great conversations and I loved it. I loved it. Will I go to Salt Lake City, Utah again? Yes, I will. I would love to go. And I think I would love to see what else it offers. Let me continue with my story. I think I'm going off track right now. I'm like doing the end at the middle when the end is not even near. So then we went, on the day we were traveling back out, we decided we have time to kill. Why not see some museums? And we did just that. It is the hub of Mormonism. And so we did go close to one of the main churches there, which was nice. We did take a group picture, which I'm not going to post. Actually, I could post the group picture and blur people's faces. So I'll probably add that here somewhere. So we did do that. And then what else did we do? We went to, I am probably saying the order of this thing wrong, but we went to a museum. We saw some arts. I actually thought because it was the home of the Mormon church, I was going to, in the museum, it was going to be about, you know, that history. But little did I know, I did not read what museum we were going to. So we saw a bunch of dinosaurs, a lot of fossils. We saw a lot of specimens that actually live in the salt water of Salt Lake City.
There's dead bugs in here. There's more dead bugs down there too.
Maybe they bring the water from outside.
And I found out that not that many organisms can live there. Fish cannot live there, but only these little like specks of organisms that you can barely see. And I probably have a clip here somewhere of them just floating in the water. And only these things can actually live and survive in the salt water. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I learned. And I find that very fascinating. I think God is amazing because everyone has their everything, and everyone has their pool that they play in, and they thrive in it. And no person can thrive in the same pool the same way. And it's just amazing. I don't know what I'm saying, and I think it makes sense. It makes sense to me. After that, we took another few pictures. It's just open land, open space, a lot of space. We watched a movie. So we watched Captain America. I thought it was okay. But other people had low expectations and were pleasantly surprised. And I was like, I'm happy for you. My favorite part of Captain America is the popcorn I ate. I ate popcorn and I asked for extra butter because why not? You're on vacation. Eat extra butter. No one is going to tell you no, you know? So I ate extra butter and no one told me no. I think this is where we did hop on a plane and head back home. So for everyone watching, wherever you are, at home, at work, hopefully you're not at work watching this, but wherever you are watching this, I realized that it's okay to take your camera down and actually enjoy the moment and enjoy the people you're around. But if this is your job, maybe don't take your camera down because you need to get paid somehow. This is not necessarily my job. I have work that I do from 9 to 5. This is something I love doing, and recording the moments are great. And I am upset with myself that I did not record those moments, but I am happy that I did enjoy those moments. Hope you guys loved this video. If you didn't, that's unfortunate. But if you did, please like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.